Alright, so Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another video, another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, so first and foremost, Kal Halayam La Alahayanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Makah Kodash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahushai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahushai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth. Alright, risking their lives on the freedom now so more than ever. Okay. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites. Shalom unto the very few, but faithful Akwati. My mind just sort of dropped there a bit. So this little lesson here, this little edification here, I'll be moving with it through the spirit wherever the Lord lead me to. I would go within that direction. Because I ain't really have no precepts line up or anything like that. Alright. The spirit has dawned on me last night while I was sipping some yayan after I just finished a video on this particular scripture here. Actually I was watching a video too, to be honest here, and I click back to me. I was watching a video, and within the video, the scripture came back to my mind because I'd even used the scripture in a video that I had done last night, and it just goes to show, the strategic works of the Most High. And I think I would name it that, the strategic works of the Most High is showing. Alright? I think we should go into that word strategic, and then I will come to the scriptures. Bear with me. I hope I could spell it correctly. No, that's not. S-T-R-A. T-I. Let me see. It's T-E. Strategic meaning. Alright, so okay, so wow. Okay, so strategic, it says here, I could use it both. The both. Alright, so it says relating to the identification of long-term or overall aims and interests, but most importantly here, long-term, long-term or overall aims and interests and the means of achieving them. Alright, and the means of achieving them. It goes into planned, calculated, deliberate, alright, tactical, alright, clever, well thought out, alright, shrewd also there too, it says here the second one, relating to the gaining of overall or long-term military advantage. Alright, and this is the method that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, alright, is using, okay, within his works to bring down Esau, alright, to bring down Esau. And a big part of that strategic work, let me see if I could remember that scripture. It was 49, I think, and 20, I want to believe. Yep, 49 and 20. And this is a major part of the Lord's strategic work. Okay? This is Jeremiah 49 and 20, where it reads, "Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he had taken against Edom." Alright? That counsel, that those strategic moves, and plan, well orchestrated plan is, things on purpose, all right, to get his achievement, to satisfy his agenda, that what he is about, all right, Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai. All right, so it says, therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he had taken against Edom and his purposes. Okay? And his purposes that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. All right, which is another band of Edomites, which we know today as the so-called Germans. Where it reads, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Which is who? Amalek. Okay, Amalek. The Lord is strategically using Amalek, all right, to be the head runner, okay, into bringing this whole charade down, which is Esau, Edom, and their rulership. All right? Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. All right? The earth is moved at the noise of their fall. At the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Behold, Salakia, behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle, and shall spread his wings over Bozrah, which is who? Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh Shai. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pangs. All right, because Esau, Edom, and their pride, has put them in a fool basket. Okay? Esau, Edom, and their pride has put them in a fool basket. Okay? Their pride has fooled them. Their pride has deceived them. Okay? And it's reaching to the point that they are going to be their own destruction. They themselves are going to bring forth their own demise. Yeah? Because what the Lord had said, going back to Jeremiah that I was holding, Jeremiah 50. It was again by Jeremiah 50 and 24, where it reads, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, which is who? America, Esau, Edom. All right, mainly America. All right, because America is the new Bozrah. All right, ancient Mount Seir was the old land of ancient Mount Seir was the old land of Esau. Okay. And Bozrah was its capital. Okay, but Esau is no longer living in Mount Seir. Mount Seir is inhabited by Ishmaelites. All right, and that land is now called Jordan. All right, and that Mount Seir, Salakia, that Bozrah is now known today as Petra. All right, but due to prophecy and history and whatnot, so forth, Esau has a new landmass. Well, he has taken over the world. First to begin with, taken over the whole world. All right, has the whole world under his grasp, and he has America as their new capital, as Edom's new capital. All right, America is new and revised Rome. America is new is Bozrah. All right, is that capital of Esau, Edom. All right, so it says here, I have laid a snare for thee, thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and caught, and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. So what you have in here, again, the strategic moves of the Most High. All right, the Lord has laid a trap for Esau, and he was not aware. This rulership that they have been coming into rulership, all right, from the Renaissance period until now, and all that they have achieved, all what they have achieved, and the great alliances that they have now today, and the technological advancement and the military might, and all these things is actually a deception. All right, a great deception that the Lord has deceived them with. And his deception, I will tell you something. You see, within war, any military man, they don't even necessarily have to be a high ranking military man, as to say a major or a colonel, a sergeant major, a general, or so, an admiral, or or a captain or a lieutenant, and it don't necessarily need to be a high ranking officer, but even a private, a mere buck private, all right, or a private first class, they would tell you, especially men, these privates and corporals and whatnot who have seen combat, all right, who had engaged in combat and whatnot, so forth. They will tell you, within these theaters of war, all right, with these military heads that drafting up war plans and whatnot, so forth. So, all right, they will tell you a major factor in helping to in a major tool in them using to defeat the enemy that they use is deception. All right. Take for instance D-Day back in World War II. All right, there was a lot of great deceptions that Babylon and the British and whatnot had used, okay, in order for them to fool the Germans before they had invaded Normandy. All right, the Normandy beaches and whatnot, so forth. They had used a lot of deception, making them think that, making the Germans think that they was coming to another point to invade. All right, when actually and truly it was Normandy. All right, and there's other wars, that deception was used. And this is what the Lord is using on Esau. All right, the Lord has built up Esau in all aspects and all points that is needed. All right, that is needed to be fruitful within a theater of war. All right, and the Lord had them right where He want them. He have deceived them. There is where it is. He have deceived them with the technology. He have deceived them with the intelligence. He has even deceived them with the allies. You understand? He has even deceived them with their allies. That is why the scripture says, Job, somewhere in Job, boy. I got to type that in. It's somewhere in Job. From time to time, it is always slip me. Not that one. This is what I'm looking for. It is Job 12 and 6. So let's take a look at that. Alright, Job 12 and verse 6, where it reads, come on, isn't it not that? 16 actually, sorry. Job 12 and 16, where it reads, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceive and the deceiver are his. Alright, with him is strength and wisdom. Who is that him? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, and the deceive and the deceiver are his. Because when they go to Proverbs, I think it's Proverbs 21, and while I go to that scripture, Proverbs 21 and 1. Yes, Proverbs 21 and 1, where it reads, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. All right, so all these world leaders, especially Babylon, all right, and all these Edomite kings, all right, that is within the beasts, all right, the 10 horns of the 10 horns of this beast, all right, which is the European Union and NATO, okay. They are all controlled by the Most High. All right, they think all what they are doing is according to them. All right, and they are doing their wisdom, their prudence, their everything. But that is far from the truth. All right, it is actually the Lord that is controlling and putting everything in place, putting all these chess pieces into place. All right, this is all the doing of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. You understand? All these deceptions and whatnot, all what the Lord is doing is actually setting a trap. And they are going to fall in their trap. All right, they are going to fall in their trap. This is what it is. Because what the Lord say? Isaiah, scripture that let us go through from time to time, 55 and 11. I'll go straight to the point. Isaiah 55 and 11, where it reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return void unto me, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it, because this is the Lord's purpose. All right, this is the Lord's purpose. All what is taking place that is leading up to World War III, and the MOTB, and then World War III with its climax, which is being the missiles, those ICBMs, all these things, is the Lord's purpose. And notice how I call it out, because that is how it is going to go in order. The MOTB, World War III. And to top it off, not even the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, that red cherry on top, all right, is those ICBMs. Okay? So it's all about deception that has taken them down. Okay? This is a scripture that now come to my head. Let me see if I could get that, boy. That scripture now come to my head. I have to roughly paraphrase it, man. Unless I have deceived him. Come on. HIM. Now this is going into Alright, now this is going to the prophet, right? But watch this. This is going into false prophets and whatnot. But watch the angle that I'm going with this here to you younger brothers and sisters. Alright, Ezekiel 14 and 9. Let's take a look at that. Ezekiel chapter 14 and verse 9. Alright. I'll go straight to the point. Alright, I'll go straight to the point. Okay, where it reads, Ezekiel 14 and 9. And if the prophet be deceived when he had spoken a thing, I the Lord have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out mine hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people. Now this is the situation here. Now this is speaking about false prophets within Israel. And the Lord is showing you that the false prophets, that is doing the deceiving, all right, unto the children of Israel, is that he is actually putting that spirit of deception on that prophet. That's what the Lord is showing you here. He have deceived that prophet. All right, in order for the prophet to deceive, to be doing the deceiving. Again, the deceiver and the deceiver are his. All right. So if the Lord could do that unto his own people, what make you think that he cannot do it unto the heathen? All right. What make you think that he cannot do it unto the heathen? Okay. You know what now come to my head? The story in I think it's either First Kings or Second Kings with King Ahab and the prophet Micah, with King Ahab, Jehoshaphat, and prophet Micah, when Ahab and Jehoshaphat, all right, wanted to go up to Ramoth Gilead, all right, to go up to Ramoth Gilead to fight and whatnot, so forth, you know, and Ahab, he had a whole set of prophets that was telling them, go up, you will win, and whatnot, so forth, you know, and when Micah came, you know, and Micah prophesied unto him, you know, Micah showing him that the Lord have a counsel, you know, he's showing him that he's seeing through the Spirit of the Lord in counsel with the angels on the left and angels on the right and whatnot, so forth, and how they're conspiring, you know, and one of the angels say, well, I will go forth and I will be a lying spirit. All right, I will go forth and I will be a lying spirit, because the Lord asked him, how you will go? When one said, I could do it, and the Lord asked him, how are you going to do that? Tell me, what are you going to do? And he said, I will go forth and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of his prophets. And the Lord said, all right, go so and thou will prevail. So it's the same thing with these with these heathen. All right, with the leaders, all right, and the military men, you know, the generals and the admirals, all right, the colonels, and what have you, so forth. Yeah, it's the same thing. That the Lord has put a lying, deceiving spirit amongst them, all right, even within their own allies. Okay, that spirit of deception, you know, that which is a strategic move that the Lord is using, is going to be amongst them, and they're all going to be deceived. They're all going to be deceiving themselves. And what trying to go see? You see what this upcoming World War III and that is to bring in this new world order and whatnot. You see when all hell started to break loose, and the whole world just in total turmoil and chaos and anarchy and whatnot, so forth. What you go see? A lot of these elites is going to be offing each other. When I'm saying the elites, I'm speaking about the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the DuPonts and the Oppenheimers and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates of hell and whatnot, so forth, this, that, all of it, because don't get it twisted, they're all vying for the top spot. Yeah? That deception not just only going amongst these presidents and what have you, so forth, and the military men and what have you, know. That is going within all of these elites. The Lord have all of them in a trick bag. And what you're going to see, there's going to be offing each other just to vie for that top spot. They're all going to be offing each other. Yeah? They're all going to be offing each other. The Oppenheimers might take out some of the Gettys. Yeah? The Gettys might take out some in the Rothschilds. You understand? Because the Rothschilds and the Oppenheimers, they may have they may think up some plan for them to watch. All the thing the Lord is something to play with. Eh? When they go to Isaiah 45, the spirit, I just moving in the spirit and I'm just talking to the spirit of Yahweh, Isaiah 45 and 5. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. Yeah, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. I, the Lord, do all these things. I'm saying it again. I, the Lord, do all these things. The Lord is going to have all of them just off in each other. Yeah? And wherever remnant remain amongst them, well, you know them going in as the first batch of slaves and what have you, that the Lord have them reserved for. But the Lord is just, hey. Yeah, because why? Why? Obadiah. Let's go to Obadiah. I almost finished with this because I had to go on the plantation. Let's go to the book of Obadiah. Where the hell are going? Obadiah 1. Obadiah 1 and 1. Wait, reads. Obadiah 1 and 1. I will start from verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Yeah, the Lord has made Esau small among the heathen in the sense of these nations no longer looking up to Esau as this big mighty man. All right, they're looking at Esau like he's just a piece of dung, a pile of dung, you know, that just come out of a mongrel dog body hole. You understand? And just, yeah, that's what it is. All right, thou art greatly despised. Yeah, but what the Lord said, thy pride, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Yeah, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Though thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down? All right. So because of your pride and because of your wickedness and your boastfulness of your wickedness and have much pride within it, you understand, and all that you have achieved and whatnot, so forth. What did the Lord say? Let's come down to verse 7. What did the Lord say? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. Yeah? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. And just the other day I did a video concerning the border of wickedness, explaining what a border is, explaining the border of wickedness, understanding the border of wickedness. Now watch this. Again, as I always teach, a border represents the beginning and an ending of something. So this is the end of Esau. Yeah? This is the end of Esau. Alright? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. Yeah? All the men that was at peace and was allied with America, alright, they have deceived her. Alright? All her confederacy, all the EU nations, yeah, and those that is allied with NATO, they all have what? They all have deceived her. Yeah? And prevail against thee. They that eat thy bread, which goes back into the economy, the currency, all right, that bread, all right, that goes back into the fiat currency, because the whole world, all right, is under that fiat currency. Okay, the what you call it again, boy? Oh gosh, I don't know in my head there, you know, boy. The world reserve currency. Alright? Alright, the US dollar is the world reserve currency, and all these nations, they are all under it. Alright, so it says here, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, say the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau? Yeah? O thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. The Lord had deceived these Edomites from the friggin' upper echelons down to the lower maggot. Yeah, the lower maggot vermin, vile, everyday Edomite. They have all been deceived. All right, with the white supremacy and all that shit. Yeah, they have been in a trick bag. And they was not aware. They didn't know. You understand? The Lord had deceived America so much. You know, they're going all over the world conquering nations. All right, them and NATO conquering nations. All right, setting up puppet governments, oppressing the people, stealing the natural resources, whatnot, so forth. Yeah, with no hindrance in sight. All right, the Lord had deceived them because with all that they have been doing, you know, and gathering all the wealth and all the riches and, you know, and beefing up the military and all these things was really for their, was really for their destruction, which goes to, oh Lordy Lord, which goes to Romans 9 and 17. Romans 9 and 17. Woo-wee. Where it says, Romans 9:17, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. You understand? So the Lord, just as the Lord had raised up Pharaoh back then, all right, just to bring him down, and when he had brought down Pharaoh, his name was declared because the nations fell into fear. All right, the nations fell into fear when the Lord destroyed Pharaoh and his army, when he drowned them out in the Red Sea. Okay? And it's the same thing that is going to take place. All right? It's the same thing where the Lord raised up Esau. All right? Deceive them, raise them up. All right? Give them all that might, give them all that power. Just to do what? Just to slam them down into the ground. That's why the scripture say, scripture just flew into my head, boy. Scripture just flew into my head. Isaiah 47 and 1. Now when he slammed them down now, there's the result here. Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Alright, which is what? Come down to nothing. They are going to be brought down to nothing. These Edomites is going to be brought down to nothing. You're going to be seeing the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the DuPonts and all of them. You're going to be seeing them just as when they was in the caves, wearing the clothes until they disintegrated on them. This is how you're going to see them in the kingdom of heaven. As slaves. Yeah? Out in the fields. Taking big rocks and turning it into little rocks. Yeah? Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no what? There is no throne for thee, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, and cover thy locks, and make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, and pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Because when the Lord Yahushua returns, he's going to come back with all angelic and spiritual power to destroy these devils of the face of the earth, man. Yeah? This is what the Lord is going to do. Hey, the Lord is going to crush them. Yeah, he telling you? See, like, oh yeah, here in the Caribbean here, we just have oh gosh, we just have them river stone in the kitchen to pong to crush garlic to take off the skin and whatnot, so forth. Or you have your mortar and your pestle to make pong plantain and whatnot, so forth. Yeah, and you had and the pestle just crushing that plantain in the mortar. Yeah. That is what the Lord is going to do with Esau Edom. He's going to crush them. I emphasize on that word crush. You're going to crush them and you're going to crush them. That is what the Lord is going to do with these Edomites. Yeah? As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name. The Holy One of Israel. The Holy One of Yashala. You understand? This is what it is here. Going to the last scripture. Yeah? Going to the last scripture, which is Revelation 17. I think it was verse 16. Revelation 17 and 16. You know what? I will start at verse 13. Revelation 17:13. Where it reads, these have one mind, which goes into all these Edomites, you know. going into the 10 horns and what have you, so forth, and they're given the power unto the beast. Alright? These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Alright, in order for them to achieve the new world order, the one world order, the new world order. Okay. Verse 14, these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, which is Yahweh Shai. He's going to crush them. For he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, which is the same EU and NATO, which had aligned itself with the European Union, all right, which had who put America to rule over them, all right, who put America to rule over them and to control everything and whatnot, so forth, to govern everything, because the world danced to the beat of America. All right, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, all right, these shall hate the whore. All right, go back to it. It goes right by all the men of thy confederacy have deceived thee. Obadiah 1 and 7. All right, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. What fire is that? Thermonuclear fire. All right, they're all going to turn their backs on America. All right. They're all going to turn their backs on America and what? And destroy her and destroy Israel. Alright? They're going to destroy her and destroy Israel. Because what? The least of the flock, the least of the flock has drawn them out, man. That was the trap there that they wasn't aware of. Those Amalekites in the land of Israel now, those who claim to be Jews but are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, is the trap that the Lord said, the great strategic trap that the Lord set in order to bring them down, to draw them out and bring them down. Draw them out to what? To war, to the great battle. Which go back to Revelation 20. Let us read this. Let us finish read this. You know what? I'm going to go to it and I'll come back. I had to go to it, which is Revelation 27. Alright? Where it reads, and Revelation 27, and when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan, which is Esau, Edom, the physical counterpart of the spiritual being Satan, shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the 4 quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. So the Lord has used Amalek as the pawn, as the trap. Do you understand? To bring about this very day here, to gather them to battle, yeah, that great battle, that battle Armageddon, mountain of troops, World War III. So when I go back to verse 7 to verse 16, Revelation 17:16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For Yahweh hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will. Yeah? To fulfill his will, his purpose. His purpose. Alright? To fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdoms unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. Yeah? And the woman which thou sawest is the great city which reigneth over kings of the earth, which is America. Alright? There's where it is. So, I will have to end it off there, because I look to go and get ready to go on the plantation. Alright, so I hope you all was edified through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, so Kal Halayam. La Alahayanawa Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Akakwadash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the Akim, that preaching and teaching is truth through the four corners of the earth, risking the lives and the freedom to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwatiyam. Alright, your brother Kahan signing out, saying shalom, wa bad babal unto Esau.